Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today we're doing a tier list, so let's get right into it without further ado. All right, we're starting from all the way to the left, going all the way down to the bottom to Rick. So we're going to start with Agent Smith. Agent Smith, I put this column on purpose because he's brand new. He literally just dropped today, I think. Too new to say. Um, yeah, if I had to make a guess, he would be S tier just because he's brand new, and usually with fighting games or platform fighter games, new characters tend to be broken and then they get nerfed little by little. But too new to say, just because I want to give a fair chance to all the other members in the cast. Um, I want to be accurate. I don't want to put something out that I don't truly believe in. So go ahead and go over to next character, Stripe. Stripe, I've been hearing a lot about him. You run into a few good Stripes, but I don't think he's really S tier. I don't think he's A tier. Um, I low-key don't think he's B tier either. I think he needs work. I think he needs work because it's just too many cons over the pros. You know what I'm saying? There's too many cons. Um, Damage isn't good. I mean, his up ground attack does do a lot of damage. Dynamite does a lot of damage, but I just don't see him being worth it. I think he struggles a lot. I think there's too many characters that are better than him. I think that's probably his big issue. Like, he just isn't as good as everyone else. He gets comboed, he gets killed early, um, and his offense doesn't pay for it. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth playing him right now. Jake, still think he needs work. He did get buffed. He still needs work. He gets punished a lot, whiff punished a lot because his limbs just have hurt boxes now. He gets attacked out of his things that usually worked in a beta, but now they're just not working. Like, Jake, what he was given, like his kit, it's not necessarily made for MultiVersus. Like, it's not doing well. He's not thriving. I think he's struggling, if I'm being honest. I think he's struggling. I think he needs a lot of work. I think he needs a major buff to be in the talks of A and S tier. I don't even think if they buff him, why buff him to just B tier? Not that they're buffing for tier lists, but you know what I'm saying? Just give him a big buff. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other characters that are broken. Black Adam, super annoying. He did get toned down a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him A tier. His aerial neutral attack is still low key busted. A lot of Black Adam spam it, but I feel like players are learning how to get around it. I don't think Black Adam has a lot of combos. I think he just has a lot of cheese to kill you early if you go up in the air with him. Um, I think he does better in duos. Singles, I think he gets comboed a lot. I think he just doesn't have combo potential. He just hits very hard. And as long as you're good with your movement and just comboing, getting in when you can, and just chipping away at his health, I think you could dominate him. I don't think he's as good as he was. Gizmo, I hate this character. They need to nerf him again. I know he got nerfed already. It was pretty bad, but he's still S tier. I think he's still annoying. Umbrella's really busted. The arrow's busted. A lot of knockback on it. The umbrella, you can't really trade with it because it has priority over like 90% of the moves. He runs around a lot. That car's still annoying. I think Gizmo's just purpose in MultiVersus is just to be annoying, and I hate him. But S tier, gotta respect that. S tier for sure. Taz, another annoying character, but I honestly don't think he's that good. I just think he just has annoying moves that kind of make him like a scrub killer or like a noob killer. Um, like his up ground attack charged is broken. I don't want to say broken, but it's cheap. It's stupid. Like, the character's not even good. His spin, his side special in the air is stupid. Has a lot of priority. His dog pit or whatever you want to call the move, kind of dumb. Like, he's not really good, but he just has his dumb moves that are broken. So I want to put him in B tier. Joker, I don't see a lot of Jokers to be honest, but I think I'm not sure. I believe he got nerfed. Yeah, I believe he got nerfed, so I don't think he's as good, but he's still really strong. But we're gonna put him. I want to put him S tier, but I just don't think Joker is like that much of a problem right now. I think like he's good. Like, he's in a good place right now. But I want to put him S tier just because he's still a really solid character. But I could change him. You know? Batman. honestly, this character is becoming a problem, but I don't think he's broken. I think he's really tweaked properly. I think they're paying very close attention because at one point Batman was really solid, like beta. I think they're paying really good attention. I think he can still kill early. I think he has really good utility. The new moves that they gave him, the shock hands, are really, really good, really solid. Um, I think he's a really well-rounded character. Good recovery, good combos. He doesn't really die too early. And he's good. I think he's really, really good. Really good. Definitely be on the lookout for him. Banana Guard, B tier. He got nerfed, and no one uses him anymore. Like his character was like a troll character, a troll pick. Still, the guy has like knockback, but like I feel like everyone knows how to play against him. He kind of the hype died down a lot. So I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he's kind of booty now. I'm not. Marvin the Martian, super underrated. I'm gonna put him A tier just because I played a lot of Marvins that are particularly very good at zoning and moving around. But I think if you overwhelm him and you rush him down, he gets blown up. But I think if you play a keep away game and you play it really smart, get a lead early on, I think he's really good because you get in on it. Adds up damage over time, and you can't get in for free because he has all his projectiles. It's really good. If you move around and have the right perks set up, you're gonna do really well. But it takes a lot of time and patience to get good with this character and kind of use them at a higher level. Iron Giant, I still think this character's dumb. Still think this character's dumb, I'm not gonna lie. He's broken. Broken, I'm not gonna lie, guys. He's I'll put him I'm gonna put him at the top because he's still broken. I hate this character. Like, they just need to like really balance him. Like, there should be no reason why he doesn't. My issue is he doesn't die. So like 200%. And then if you're on like a Scooby Doo map or like the Haunted Mansion map, maybe that's the same map. But he just doesn't die, and it's just annoying because he can kill really early. And then if you're using Harley, like I use Harley, you just get blown up, and it's just super toxic. I think he's broken. I don't know what they're gonna do. Steven Universe. So you guys know, rank 1 Steven Universe. I love this character, but he got nerfed so bad that it's almost disrespectful. Steven, like, they nerfed him so bad to the point where it's like there's no point in playing him. He got gutted. Terrible character now. His shield got nerfed to the ground to the point where it's like, why does he even have a shield? It's just so slow on startup now. Um, honestly, honestly, I want to put him in needs work because right now where he's at is just not good. But that's just me being dramatic. I'm gonna put him at low A tier. Low A tier, very low. Like he was number 1, and now he's like top 10 maybe, if that. No, he's just not as good anymore. And it's kind of disappointing because it's like they didn't need to nerf him that hard. They did not need to do that, but whatever. Like they should have just focused on buffing other characters rather than nerfing like the 5 to 7 characters that are viable in this game. Like I don't know, that's just me. I have my own issues with the way they're running things at MultiVersus or Warner Bros. Like they need to buff characters rather than nerf characters. Like it's so early on. Like the game's been out for like what, a month and a half now, and they're just making drastic nerfs. Like, bro, just make buffs. Make buffs. Make characters good. Make the rest of your cast worth playing. That way the game's more fun. That way I don't have to use like the same 4 characters on rotation. You know what I'm saying? Like why nerf really good characters when you should buff really bad characters? That's just me. Let me know what you guys think down below. Harley, I think she's S tier again. She took a really bad nerf. I stopped playing her for a little bit because I was focused on Steven. But with the nerf, she was still somewhat good. But with the buff, they kind of put her in a nice balance, like in between where she was really broken and then not so good. But she's like right in the middle now. She has a follow up over after her up smash. I think she's really good. She kills really early. I think the bomb, the nerf on the bomb is not really a nerf. I think it's a buff because it's kind of annoying when you have the bomb in your hand and the timer doesn't start. So I think it's really good. I still think she's a killer. She's a vertical killer. And with the new perk setup I got, I'll drop a tutorial for y'all. I'm gonna drop a complete guide for Harley Quinn. Y'all just stick around and watch. It's gonna be a good one. I think Harley Quinn is back. I'm not gonna lie. S tier for sure. Shaggy, this character is dumb. I'm not gonna lie, this character is dumb. I think feels too early. I think the fact that the characters like Shaggy exist and then characters like Steven get nerfed is just absurd. Like, there should be no reason why one out of the two broken characters get nerfed and not both. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It almost seems biased. It almost seems biased. Like, why are we not? If we're going nerf, if we're nerfing, let's nerf. You know what I'm saying? But let's not like pick and choose who we're nerfing. Shaggy is definitely broken still. I still think honestly Shaggy's top 3 still. Shaggy's top 3. I think they need to fix his kick, his side special kick. Like whenever he lands one hit, the hitbox is reset. I think that's stupid. I think that's stupid. It should be done after that. You get one hit and you're done. Because he can get armor on it, and then like then what? You can't even contest it. You gotta play keep away while he has that active. And then if you're in duos, he gets another kick out of getting an initial kick. Like, it's just broken. Like, tone it down a little bit. I was like, what y'all doing? It just frustrates me. Like, what do you got? What are they doing over there? I'm just really curious. Like, the character's so broke. Like, I just don't. Wonder Woman got nerfed really bad. I think she's back high A tier. I think they kicked her out of S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Can't kill as early. Her moves are a little bit slower on startup. She still has good knockback, but she's just shit. They made her a character that hits really hard rather than a character that combos and hits. So it's like they're stripping characters of their knockback, which is kind of annoying because the knockback I feel like is what kind of makes the character like thrive in a game like MultiVersus. Like, it's just I don't know. Like, I just don't get why they're not buffing their bad characters. Like, there's so many characters that are bad, that are just genuinely bad in MultiVersus that are there's no point in playing them. Like, there's no point in playing Banana Guard, Jake, Stripe, Taz. There's no point. And then, like, why would you want to play Marvin the Martian when you can play Shaggy, or when you can play Gizmo, which is another Zoner character, or Joker, or Iron Giant? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you have to give incentive to play certain characters because a lot of the casuals play this game solely because they see characters like Bugs Bunny, Taz, Jake. Maybe they were Adventure Time fans. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not just buff? Take a look at your cast and buff the characters that clearly need help and are struggling. But yeah, definitely high A tier. Took a big nerf, toned her down a little bit because she was low key broken. She was broken. She was killing too early. I think this is a good place, but I think the way they nerfed her, Wonder Woman just doesn't feel like Wonder Woman. If that kind of have to learn how to play a different character. It's a little weird. Bugs Bunny, I still think he's S tier. Top 5, maybe top 3. Zoning still good. Up aerial attack is busted still. The neutral nerf was good, but it's not even like a real nerf. Like, he can still do it as long as he reads the DI. And even it's not that hard to read the DI after you land it because the knockback is it sends you to the side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you DI out, you just give the frames more time to be able to give him the option to do another neutral air attack. But if you DI in, he can just punish you with another move. So it's like, it's just hard to nerf a character like Bugs because the kit is just executed so well. S tier for sure, top 5 for sure, guaranteed. Superman. I love Superman. I'm not even gonna lie. I love Superman. But I don't think he's S tier. I think he's A tier. I'll put him right here. This is a good spot for Superman. Right after Black Adam. Maybe even better than Black Adam. I'm not entirely sure. The hype is still like a little bit lively with Black Adam, and I feel like not too many people realize how good Superman is because he's slow. He does get comboed a lot, but he has a lot of power. He has a lot of armor moves, which everybody knows, but just his combos and what he can do with he's just a really good character. It takes a while to kill him, so yeah, you could combo him up, but he has a lot of durability. And then when you throw on Last Stand on him and he gets comboed up to 100, it's like he's gonna go crazy. He's gonna kill you early. He's gonna outlive you. He's just gonna add damage, and while you damage him a lot, he's gonna just keep adding on damage. Once he gets to Last Stand mode, that's when it gets crazy. That's when it gets crazy. That's when you get killed really early at low percentages, like 40%, even less. I think he's really good. I think I could definitely see him going up to S tier if he got a few tweaks to him. Just because, yo, this character is coming up. Just be on the lookout. LeBron. I think LeBron got a crazy nerf. I think he needs work. Or I'm gonna put him in needs work. High needs work, or like, I'm gonna put him in B tier. This is not that bad. I'm looking at the other characters, and there's characters that kind of need more work than LeBron, but I do think LeBron needs a lot of work. I don't think. I think the skill cap for LeBron is just too high for it to even be worth it to even play him. Like you get good with this character that's already hard to play, but then you're gonna have to face characters like Harley, Shaggy, Joker, Gizmo, Bugs, and it's just not worth it. It doesn't. It's not worth it. The the reward is not worth it. Like, okay, go with them, but it's gonna be characters that are way easier to play, and they're gonna be killing you way easier. So it's just, I just feel like they need to look at it from that perspective because it's like it's cool to play LeBron when he was like low key broken when he before the nerf, but now it's like we'll see when I can just play easier character and get wins because people are gonna want to win at the end of the day, right? So that's just where I'm coming from. Um, Jason, I see him climbing a little bit, but I still think he needs work. At the same time, I'm gonna put him in needs work because he gets comboed a lot. Really, no point in playing him. Like he does a lot of good damage. I've seen him do really good in duos, but more so a support role because he gives armor to his teammates with his neutral special. I think that's really good, but I just don't think. I don't think in duos he's gonna get all the kills. Maybe he'll get like some finishes here and there just because he is really strong with his up special or his aerial up attack. But I don't think he's gonna combo you or really gonna be doing anything crazy insane. I just don't think. I don't really think he's a threat. Like when I see Jason, I'm like, okay, I'm about to combo him up, and I'm about to move on to the next. Really struggles. His attacks are really slow. His auto attack is really good because of the grab, and then you can change the direction. But even then, it's like you get no follow up, no real follow up. It's just you could put him in a edge guarding position. But even then, like Jason's edge guard isn't really that great because his moves are slow. Rain Dog needs work. I know there's some good Rain Dog players. You're gonna say, "Oh, no in duels," but no, he needs work. He's not that good. I don't remember the last time I've seen a Rain Dog. Um, and the meta of duels is just becoming the point where it's like you don't really need a support character. You just need two characters that slay and add damage. You know, I don't really think a support character, um, that's not even that good would be picked over a character that just annihilates, like a Morty or a TJ. You know, I just think he needs a lot of work. Not like he's doing combos or anything. I think the best that you're gonna get from a good Rain Dog player is like he's gonna play keep away and just go in and get a few autos, damage you, and then kill you slowly. But I don't even then like I think he needs work. I don't think he's good. Tom and Jerry, I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him above Marvin. I'm gonna shift Steve. I think this is good. I think this is actually good. Tom and Jerry doesn't kill as he used to. He doesn't really have that much combo damage. Well, he has some combo damage, but he doesn't have kill power, and I think he really struggles because he's a character that needs to stay out. So for a character that needs to stay out, it's good if they have kill power because they're not trying to get in all the time. They're not going to spend their time risking trying to get in on you just to get that combo that'll kill. Like they need that kill power where they can land a raw attack and just kill you because their play style is not meant for them to not have a good kill move. Saying I think this tennis balls are good, but they got nerfed. The rocket is that good. It got really nerfed. His aerial up attack is good, but a little slow. A little slow, so you can kind of dodge out of it. You kind of have to read the dodge and then catch him off guard. The aerial down attack, same thing. That's really slow. But I don't think he's terrible. I think he's terrible. I think if they evaluate him a little bit, he'll be good again. But I just don't that great. But he's not that bad either. I just think they need to, because there's a big difference that you can just already feel when you're playing against these characters, like S tiers from A tiers. Like there's a big difference. The gap is too big. Like there should be a tier in between S and A tier that's just empty because there's no characters that are in there. It's just that gap is that big. Like S from A is just so far from like A and B. Like a few tweaks, a character will be an A tier. But you need a lot of tweaks to go into S tier. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if they're just looking to nerf everybody to the point where they're all similar. But in my opinion, they should just buff all the bad characters and just make everyone fun to play. You know what I'm saying? Morty, after the nerf, I think Morty's just a better Tom and Jerry. I think if you play Tom and Jerry, well, actually, no. I think Morty's just a worse Tom and Jerry because of the nerf. Before the nerf, Morty was a better Tom and Jerry, but now Tom and Jerry is a better Morty, if that makes sense. You following me? Okay. So yeah, I think Tom and Jerry is better now because of the nerf, not because of anything else, just the nerf. Morty, he's a lot slower. They took away some of his combos with the mud wall. The grenades took a little nerf. I don't think Morty needed a nerf, to be honest. I thought like Morty, my thing is like if a character's hard to play, don't nerf them because they're hard to play. Like a lot of characters, a lot of players are not they're gonna stay away from characters that are hard to play, right? And it's like when you come across a good Morty, which is already hard to play, like it's a fair matchup, you know, because you could be playing like a Harley or a Shaggy and it balances out. Saying like just let your players earn that S tier ranking because the character's just that hard to play. I don't think he needed a nerf. Arya Stark, I think put her B tier. Put her B high B. No, I'm gonna put her above. Put her above Tom and Jerry. I want to put her in between Black Adam and Super. Doesn't feel. I'm gonna put her A tier, but like mid A tier, just because she gets killed early and she gets bullied. I feel like Arya Stark's game plan and her win conditions didn't change from the beta. In fact, they kind of got worse from the beta in the sense where she can't play the she can't play the beta MultiVersus. She's forced to play the new one, and I feel like her kit just didn't really age well. Slower. She still has her kill combos, which is really good, but just the fact that she's slower and she revolved a lot around her movement in the beta, which is why players would get those kills and find those openings. But now that the pacing is just slower in the game, I think she struggles because she only has half of her assets. But she's still good once she catches you. Once she catches you, oof, catch it. Sure. I don't even need to go over why I'm putting Velma in these work. Velma's just so bad. Like Velma is like an example of what happens when you're like dominating a game, a fighting game. Needs work. Needs work. A lot of work. Then evaluate this. Maybe I want to put one because I'm looking at Wonder Woman. I keep looking at Wonder Woman. I think Batman low S tier. I think he's coming up. Coming up. We're gonna put Finn just because he's a sword character. Just because he's a sword character, he's a better sword character than Arya. Not by much, but better. Because then we're gonna put Rick. Put Rick right after Morty. I like how this is looking. I like how this is looking because, well, first of all, let me just go over Rick. Rick is a really good zoner. He has a lot of damage. Well, I don't want to say he has a lot of damage. He has like his combos are decent, but he just doesn't have like crazy kill power. And I think a lot of these characters lack kill power that are stuck in A tier. And I think like the fact that they lack the kill power just kind of, it's not rewarding to play these characters. They just have little knockbacks, so you go in and when you do get a combo or they're high percentage and you get like auto attack, which really struggled for, like you had to work your way in and it doesn't do as much knockback. I think that's just, I think that's a good character. Like Rick, you get a full auto and like it'll kill like, I don't even, if like you're in the hundreds, like you'll probably survive it. If you're in the middle of the map, like you would have to be at the edge of the map, and then he has to get his auto and land his rocket. I just don't think Rick is that good. Like his aerial side attack is decent, not what it was. Gun isn't that good anymore. His spike is still good. His up special is really good in the air, but I just don't think. I think he struggles. Struggles finding the kills. I think he struggles in the later percent. I think he gets comboed a lot. Um, he's slow. It's easy to play keep away with him. It's easy to whiff punish him. It's easy to just run around and then find an opening. It's easy to get openings on Rick because he can't really defend himself. But I'm liking how this tier list is looking. Um, Iron Giant is just dumb. I just hate looking at him there. He's just so dumb. Um, but Harley, I think Harley. I think ignoring Iron Giant, I think this is the top three here. Top three. Harley, Shaggy, Bugs. Top three. And then I think Gizmo and Joker could be swapped around, but I'm liking how Gizmo. Well, no. I'm going to put Gizmo at the end because these two, ironically enough, like, they're very close. Very close. But I like this. I like this. I'm curious to see where I would put Agent Smith in the next tier list. Like I said, I think he's going to be S tier unless they make a perfectly balanced character. But I think just to bring more attention to MultiVersus, obviously the character, make him really good. But that's just my opinion, guys. This is my tier list. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.